is my tutorial for an alcohol ink galaxy snow globe tumbler. For prep, I've taped off my tumbler and I'm going to give it a light scuff using a 120 grit sanding block and wiping it down with 91% alcohol. Then I'll be ready to add my star stencils. We'll be doing an alcohol ink challenge in May for my mentorship group, and my ladies wanted to see an alcohol ink galaxy tumbler. I had never made a galaxy tumbler before using only inks, so I'll be practicing with you guys. Thank you so much for volunteering to be my guinea pigs for this tutorial. Now we're ready for our spray paint. I spray painted the whole tumbler black, then I used the Rust-Oleum white spray paint and gloss to map out where my galaxies and nebulas would be. I let it dry, then I was ready to add my inks. For this galaxy design, I decided to go with dark purples and blues first, then I used the lighter blues, pinks, and purples for my galaxies and nebulas, but use whatever colors you like, and I actually don't end up using all of those colors that I just showed you guys. I think I only end up using about 4 or 5. I made sure to add the names of all the inks that I actually do end up using down in the left part of your screen if you want to write them down or just take note. So I started with my dark blue and purple ink for my dark areas and I blended them in using the alcohol blending solution. I go back and forth adding the blending solution when I want to lighten the inks so I can blend them with the other colors. So when I get towards the center of the nebulas and the galaxies, I'll start to use the alcohol ink even more just to thin out that color of the darker blue, then I'll start entering in with the lighter colors. After I was finished with the darker areas, I started adding a teal blue to the galaxy and nebula areas. This will be the outer color. Then I'll go even lighter as I make my way inward toward the center. the special sauce. The silver alcohol ink will give me the bright parts of my galaxies. So I'll mostly be using it right in the middle and kind of branch out to where I want my galaxies to reach or my nebulas to reach. I'm using it to imitate the bright spots that you see in galaxies, like the little star clusters that you see. I'm pretty sure they're star clusters. Anyways, and I use it to really give the galaxies and nebulas their shape. I'll be adding more pinks as well to give them some more color. Every once in a while, when you see me add that alcohol blending solution and tap on my tumbler to blend in those colors together, you'll see me kind of pause. That's me blowing on the inks. When that alcohol ink blending solution goes into the tumbler, it kind of loosens up all the ink colors, and I blow on it. That helps kind of blend them together even more, and also gives them a kind of cloud, like a cloud type look to them. When you blow on it, it kind of spreads the inks out and gives like a little fluffy look. That's what I'm kind of going for. So every time you see me add that alcohol ink blending solution and kind of see the cup kind of pause in front of me, I'm blowing on the inks. was finished adding my galaxies and nebulas, I added some stars using the silver ink and a paintbrush. Then using my fingernail, I swiped over the paintbrush bristles and flicked the silver ink onto the tumbler to imitate stars. For this tumbler, I kept my galaxies and nebulas kind of small, but went bigger with them on my other tumbler. I kind of like the bigger galaxies more, so I'll probably stick with that for future designs, but you can make yours any size, color you like. When you're all done with your inks, be sure to pull up your stencils. You can let your inks dry overnight before epoxying, or you can dry your inks with a heat gun. I sealed with a coat of epoxy, then I was ready to add my star outlines. I didn't add the outlines over all of the stars. I left some of them outline free, but as always, you can do whatever you like. After I was finished with my outlines, I was ready for another coat of epoxy, and of course, I added some glitter. Of course I did. I added Celestial from PDB into my leftover epoxy and added it to the tumbler because y'all know good and well. Y'all know. I gotta add some type of glitter to my galaxy. I mean, come on. It's sparkly and it's pretty and it looks like stars. So that's the perfect excuse. So, of course, if you don't want to, you don't have to, but it's pretty and it gives some extra dimension to the tumbler. So just go ahead and do it. Do it. For my snow globe liquid, I used a mix of Holy Grail and Disco from PDB. If you'd like to see how I fill my snow globes as well as seal them, I'll post a link to the Mermaid snow globe tumbler we made last week in the upper right hand corner of your screen. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm showing you the Holy Grail glitter that's in there. It is the coolest holographic glitter that I've ever seen. It almost looks 3D. If you don't have it, get it. You will not be disappointed. Now, these tumblers will be gorgeous, decal free. Don't even worry about putting a decal, but I went ahead and did because I wanted to. But you don't have to. I just wanted to. If you would like to use the same decal, I'll post a link to it. It is in my Etsy shop, and I'll put that link in the description box down below. I added my signature, I sealed my tumbler till it was smooth, and then I was all done. That's it, guys! Thank you so much for watching my tutorial. A huge thank you to all of my mentorship and channel members. Your support is literally everything. Have fun making your alcohol ink galaxy snow globe tumblers, and I'll see you again next time.